If you think in terms of legacy systems and the inventory file, a lot of times in a legacy system, the item number, it's not an item number because 125 is a number, but within legacy systems, and you notice very well, is you may have three, four, five segments where really what they've done is they buried information into the part number. And what that does in a new system is create a lot of problems, but nobody wants to get rid of that old number because everybody's used to looking at it that way. And, but that is that moving from a legacy system to a new system, the benefits of addressing that item numbering problem. I'd love to get your feedback on your thoughts on that.
Yeah, there's a lot that comes into that one.
Yeah.
I'll try and break it out in a simple way because we see that all the time. And it happens in existing ERP systems as well. When you're bringing in, for example, engineering data into the ERP system, and now you've got to figure out how to manage that. But in the context of migrating from a previous system, you're absolutely right. Customers, maybe because of limitations, maybe because of lack of good data processes, they end up baking in the first three digits is actually the part number. The next three digits is something specific about the color of that part number. And the next one is something else related to that part number. And then they just bake it into a new part number. And
Right.
so you end up having the same part a million times in the system because of these
Mhm.
different pieces of that. It
Mhm.
becomes even more complex if we're working with configurable items. And now we're talking about you can have any configuration you possibly can. And the customer calls in, you set a configuration and it can change color, size, material, whatever it may be. And a lot of times in these legacy systems, sometimes they'll just create a new part number with that string of numbers that represents that configurable item.